Before we get this video started today, I wanted to shout out Red Kansas for buying these two Nintendo DS games. And let me just make sure I grab the right one, because I think I had two copies. Yes, all good. Okay, he asked me to sign them, so I'm going to do that. Thank you. That's very, very flattering. And I'm going to throw in this little shuttle build. And then I picked up some homemade stickers for at a yard sale, so I'm just going to throw in a couple for you. Here's a soldier with a fish. I don't know if these actually mean anything, but here's a guy playing a video game, going boom. Here's a Deadpool Bart mooning you. So all this is coming your way. Thank you so much. You guys buying stuff is never expected or anything, but it's always just so much appreciated when I get that kind of support from you guys. And I just thank you, Red Kansas. It's on its way, and I'll sign it for you. It's super flattering. Now let's get on with the rest of the video. Well, it's been about 1 day for you, and it's been about 4 or 5 days for me. I got ahead a little bit in the videos because I knew I was going to be out of town. So we're looking at sales from Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And Bricklink, I think, outdid eBay by quite a bit. So that's exciting news. And we're going to look at some numbers today. But it's the night of Tuesday. We just got back. And I wanted to go ahead and start getting caught up. So here are some orders, and then you'll see me change clothes. It'll be brighter. I'll look more awake. It'll be fun. But let's go ahead and look at these three. All right, so 77, 10, 21. I don't think any of the Bricklink sales were viewers. Nobody in their message said anything. This was 77 mostly because of Ula right here. So we're going to use some extra bubble wrap just to make sure everything gets to where it needs to go safely. There is Beckett from Solo, and that one random piece. This belongs to Killer Croc, but I was missing pieces from it, so I just parted it out. And then most of the value here came from the Jolly Roger. This is cool though. This is made of metal. And I don't know. I don't think I'd ever seen it before, so I just thought that was interesting. If you're new to the channel, welcome. So what I do is once a month is I go over last month's numbers. And I do that more of as a journal to myself, just to keep track of trying to make this switch into a full-time Lego business from general resale. And what happened was people just found that kind of interesting. So I kept doing it. And so this is the monthly check-in. We're going to go over some sales, and then I'll talk about what happened last month and what I can do to do better. So it's cool stuff. Okay, 29, 36, 41, and there's some really cool stuff going on here. And I like imagining what these people are working on. Obviously something medieval mostly. There's blasters, of course. This one, I'm gonna guess some kind of, maybe a couple different projects going on. It's got the Joker, Cyber Beast, and those gold things are really, really cool. And then this one, something Egyptian going on with this stray alien helmet. But this one's kind of frustrating. You can see here I put a SKU number of 3, and when you look at 3, it's there's no way that piece can fit in there. I remember that piece, so I don't know what I did. This might be one of those things where I just need to go to bed and figure it out with a clearer brain. I found it down here in this, and I have no idea what I meant by the number 3, but I found it. There it is in a better light, and let's get this all packed up. Alrighty, next day. So no new Bricklink orders. We're just gonna do all the eBay stuff that came in. And I was gonna talk about this board, but we hit all of our main goals for the year already, and the rest were kind of stretch goals that I'm still gonna try and reach, but we're not gonna hit them this year. 200,000 clone troopers, 50,000 TikTok followers. Yeah, we're just not gonna hit that this year. So I might stop doing that for a little bit and try to come up with new goals for the next year. I don't want to do the infinite growth mindset where well, we hit 1,000 subs, let's get to 2,000, and while yes, like 2,000 YouTube subscribers sounds great, like that's just kind of, I don't know, it doesn't excite me. So I gotta think on what I want my goals for next year to be. Feel free to drop some suggestions below. First up, loving that these are finally selling. Let's see, that's not, I think it's all the way back there. The size of that box doesn't feel right. Hold on. All right, here you go. You can see I paid $4 for these some time ago. And they're just now starting to sell, so it was a wait, but that's good money to wait for. Same buyer bought both of these. Castaway, Ray the Castaway. I kind of wanted to keep that one, but I'm glad I just put it up for sale. And then Rescue Squad. I think it's this one. I will double check, but same buyer got that one. It's cool to see those KB Toy tags on there. $4 for a box of Lego, almost unheard of. And I was gonna say something else about this. Oh, they didn't say they were a viewer, so usually when somebody buys more than one thing, they're a viewer, but they didn't say anything, so I don't know. Out of D20, the most recent yard sale video. Nope. There we go, paid $1 for that. I normally would part this out, but with the holidays coming up, it's good, quick money. So, there we go. International buyer picked this bad boy up. And I need to open it back up because I originally said these two pieces were missing. And I found them, so I'm going to include that with the purchase. I love picking up Thomas the Tank Engine stuff. It always sells. Some faster than others, but it always sells. Right there. I think. I will double check. Yes. Excellent. Somebody bought this lot of Simpsons talking figures. And somebody picked up, oh, it's kind of falling over. Right there, the comic book guy's shop. So, gotta pull that down and get it packed. Okay, let's get this over with. So if you've watched a few videos prior to this, I've been not so subtly hinting that September didn't go well, but we're starting to look at those numbers. I've been trying to analyze what went wrong, and I haven't quite found the right answer, but well, let's talk about it. So gross sales, $4,164.69. Not bad. It's our second to worst month of the year. So we've done a ton better in other months. Fees minus $564.42. Shipping $807.39. We got to pay out consignment. That's a lot of the shoes that have been going out are consignment. $105.50. Cost of goods, I actually did pretty good comparing to other months. Minus $1,175.71. I lost my pencil. Let me come back to that in a minute. Supplies, that's like shipping supplies, $22.05. And that's, you know, just need a special size box I didn't happen to have or whatever. And other expenses like storage unit. This is also where I drop in refunds or, you know, I mess something up. So $216.78, and majority of that is storage unit, which has been the bane of my existence this year. I gotta get out of it. I'm just trying to figure out how to get out of it. Net, that leaves us with $1,272.84, which is pretty dang far below where I want to be. Now, as I mentioned a couple videos back, I had a couple of just really bad days in September, like a $12 day, a $48 day, like just really low numbers. The sales were just not hitting for some reason. And some of that is, as I talked about, my kid was sick for about a week, so I wasn't able to put a ton of work into the store because I was taking care of him. And I obviously don't blame him. It's just a fact of what happened, right? So I don't know, some of that's my fault or out of my control. it's hard to say. Like, all I can do is like just keep posting more. And along those lines, I also should be sending out more offers. Like I did a bunch this morning. I should be sending offers to potential buyers, but along those lines, the cost of goods, $1,175. Almost half of that is that big Lego buy I did at the beginning of the month, and I'm still parting out sets from that. So that was a $500 purchase, and it's like slow burn money, right? That's not money you like post it and somebody snatches it up right away. It's slow income coming in, and we've started to see it do that. And you know, looking ahead in October, we're 4 days in, and we're at $403 gross for the month already. So we're a little, just a hair over $100 a day already for the month of October, and that's a really good sign going forward. So I think another element of it is it's like the calm before the storm, the deep breath before people start buying for Christmas. At least I really hope that's what it is. And it's slow money. It's slow money coming in. And, you know, part of that being I didn't really have a really good video game find this summer. Like, I found some good ones, but nothing like super crazy. So that's part of it as well. That might be the fastest I've done this analysis. Speaking of slow money, this big $150 purchase I did at the yard sale, like, it's paid off at this point, but there's still so much to go through. So my cost of goods should stay pretty low for the month of October as I continue to, like, this is all part of it, as I continue to work on that. Oh my gosh, I'm talking like this is over, but you guys want to know about YouTube, of course. Okay, so I took a couple screenshots on the first, so like the numbers are perfectly reflective of the month of September. So, remember I said I would be ecstatic if I made like $50 during my first month of monetization? Well, made it to $42.29. Pretty dang close. And I'm by no means a huge channel that gets a ton of views, so that's exciting, right? I'll also be displaying these. You can see here, like, these videos here all have the DNA of that $150 purchase yard sale, starting with the best Lego find of the summer, that video down there on the bottom. I made $2.89 off that video, and each subsequent video after that is talking about that purchase, right? So let's just call it, for easy math, $3, $5, so 7, let's call that 10, just to account for being actually less than 5. Let's call that 15, let's call that 20. So that $150 purchase already made $20 back off of just ad revenue, off of something I'm doing already and something that could potentially continue to grow, right? So that is super cool. What is this last one? Yeah, you can see the graph here. The upticks in ad revenue earnings directly coincide with when I release a new video. Like, I release Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and right there you can see Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then it falls off over the weekend. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday falls off over the weekend. So that is that. Oh, it's something else super cool. I wrote it down somewhere, but I can't find it. So I can, yes, right here. I can say during the month of September, Red Kansas's purchase at the beginning of this video, not included, that, let's see, 49, 50, about $60 in sales came directly from viewers. And that's just through the effort of being out there on social media, on TikTok and on YouTube. A viewer watched something and they said, hey, I want to support this guy, and they went and bought something. And that's just so cool. So technically you could say my social media revenue was $100. Pretty cool stuff. Thank you for both watching and just interacting with the videos and offering advice. You know, some people in comments have been saying, can you offer advice? And I'm just like, just keep watching, or don't even watch me, like read the comments on these videos, because there's people here who have been doing this much longer and are much more efficient than I am, and they are constantly offering me advice, and it's just been invaluable, and I've kind of become a disseminator of it. I redistribute the advice. So I'm going to be doing a video on that coming up, just focused on that. I think that'll be helpful for everybody, including me. It gives me a time to reflect on this past year. So what else? And oh, of course, thank you for everyone for the monetary support, even if it's just a $5 purchase. Like, it's just super appreciated, and it goes a long way in boosting my self-confidence more than anything else. So yeah, we got to figure out what next year's going to look like. I got to figure out how to make October better. Kind of talked about that a little bit already. So a lot of work to do. It's the 4th. I was gone for a few days, so I feel a little bit behind already. So I'm going to get on that, hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll catch y'all next time.